to restart the whole video again, but it's alright. Alright, if you see any ads like claimheros, they're scamming you about giving you money, which is a scam. They just want you to download it. You're probably gonna have to pay money to get your money, and you're probably broke to get your money from playing games. If you live in the and the whole thing is just restarting. He's doing the same hand motions.
US and you play video games for over 10 hours in a week anytime in the last 5 years, you might be eligible to get you some money.
So they're just stealing clips from other people. Or they're paying actors to get money off of other people. Let's continue with the video.
There's a lawsuit currently in development for video game addiction, and you actually might be eligible to receive compensation for your gaming habits. All you have to do is check your eligibility at claimheros.io. You can literally just Google claimheros video game addiction and it should pop right up.
And look at his head motion. It's literally just a clip, and it's just restart all over and over again.
It's real, but
and if you look at the comment section,
if you play video games a lot, you might be able to get paid some.
At this point, if you look at see even the comment,
some real money. If you live in the
If you are addicted to video games, you might be getting
If you play tons of video games, you might be able to get compensation for your gaming habits. Let me explain. There's a lawsuit about holding gaming companies accountable for how addictive their game can be. So if you're based in the US and have played more than 10 hours of games in a week within the last 5 years, you might be eligible for this lawsuit. This is worth checking out because gaming habits impact you way more than you think. You can check your eligibility at claimheros.io. If you play tons of video games, you might be able to get compensation for your gaming habits. Let me explain. There's a lawsuit about holding gaming companies accountable.
If you play video games, you might be owed a lot of money. Right now in the United States, there's a lawsuit development that directly affects gamers.
Are you a Roblox? Have you heard? A lawsuit is currently being prepared regarding video game addiction. If you live in the United States and have played Have you heard? A lawsuit is currently being prepared regarding video game addiction. Have you heard?
You may be owed a lot of money if you're addicted.
This may be the last ad you ever see, because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping,
claimshero.io. It's a platform that says it helps regular people get justice from big companies like TikTok for things like privacy violations or even mental health issues caused by video games. Sounds pretty empowering, right? But before we assume it's the real deal, let's take a closer look and see if this site is actually legit. So first things first, we did a quick voice check, and the domain was registered in 2023, which makes it fairly new. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean the site hasn't been around long enough to build a solid reputation yet. So naturally, we kept digging. Now here's a pretty strong green flag. claimshero.io says right on their homepage that they're a real Arizona law firm. They even mention they follow Arizona's rules of that they're a real Arizona law flag. claimshero. Naturally, we kept digging. Now here's a pretty strong green flag. claimshero.io says right on their homepage that they're a real Arizona law firm. They even mention they follow Arizona's rules of professional conduct, which is basically the official rulebook for lawyers. Scammy sites usually don't go through all that legal work, so that gives us some peace of mind. Another good sign? They're super transparent about who's running the show. You can actually see the faces of their leadership team, and they also clearly state their mission, which is to help people get the justice they deserve. Address in Oro Valley, Arizona, which checks out and adds another layer of credibility. What's more, they've been featured in major media outlets like
There's a time when gaming was literally my entire day. School, home, head